Hey y'all, so your girl Yem the Gym is back with another one. This video is actually kind of different. It's just been on my heart to do a video for college students. I do feel like in this generation, in this time, I feel for y'all, okay? I feel for y'all because social media and society and just all this happening in the world, it can be a lot. You guys were raised in this era. Like, I'm lucky because I was able to be raised without the internet and with the internet, whereas a lot of you all, you were raised with it. You don't know anything besides that. So I definitely feel for you guys. Okay, so the first thing is like anxiety. And I realized that this is like a really big deal for a lot of young people these days. Everybody goes through anxiety, 1000%. But I do feel like with the younger generation, you all are crippled with it a little bit more, and you guys don't really know how to overcome that. And it's very possible. To me, what I believe that you have to do in order to, get over the debilitating feeling of anxiety, it's still gonna happen because life is life. Okay, so you still may get anxious here and there, but it shouldn't be debilitating. And even the Bible says don't be anxious for anything, so it really shouldn't be anxious. But I think let's even go to that verse actually. Let's Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. So what I was really going to say is that when it comes to like anxiety and things like that, to me, it's all about perspective. And I feel like the perspective that makes people so anxious is that you feel that you are actually in control. We are in control of nothing. We are literally just human beings. Like, we don't control anything. And I think the quicker you realize, like, oh, I'm actually not in control, God is actually one in control, you will feel a lot better. You won't really feel as burdened with the stresses of your life and with making it, because at the end of the day, that's not in your control. All you are in control of is what you do every day. But how it's going to align and make you that wonderful, successful person in the future, you don't know. A lot of times we plan out our life. Before I went to college, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And so my mom brought me 3 pamphlets, one physical therapy, nursing, and pharmacy. Pharmacy was too long for me. Okay, I said, I can't do too much science. Nursing, everybody around me was a nurse. I don't want to do that. So, and I told myself, yeah, I'll never be a nurse. I'll never be a nurse. So I chose physical therapy. By the time senior came around, I didn't want to do that anymore. I wanted this whole tangent, thinking I wanted to go to medical school. That didn't happen. Guess what? Me end up doing? I end up getting a master's in nursing. Somebody who said she was never going to be a nurse, and so you see what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily have control over my life. All I have control over is what I'm doing today. Right? I know where I want to be. I know where I want to go. All I have control over is what I do today. So I know that I want to be healthy. I know I want to lose weight. What I have control over today is what I eat. I don't have control over how many pounds I'm going to lose this week. I may have a goal and say, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds this week, which is quite a heavy goal. But I'm not in control of, okay, I want to lose a pound on my thigh. No, all I'm in control of is, am I working out? And am I eating healthy? That is what I have control over, and that is what I have to focus on. Don't focus on the end result. Focus on where you are now. And I think that'll help a lot of you all when it comes to anxiety. Realize you do not have control over your life. You really don't. Society tells you that you do, but you actually do not. You have control over your actions. You have control over what you do every single day, daily. But where you will end up in the future, that's not in your control. If you speak to any adult in your life, I'm sure they will tell you, where I am is not where I thought I would be. There will be some things that match up, but there'll be a lot of things that do not. So that's one thing I want to leave with you guys. So I had a dream, and in the dream, these were some things that were told to me to tell you guys. I have, don't spend up your credit card. That is so funny. When I was in college, I actually didn't have a credit card. I had a credit card once I got out of college. That was when I got a credit card. If you are able to not have a credit card, I personally would say you should not, because I do feel like at that young age, let's just be honest. Let's be honest. You're not that responsible. Okay? Like, it looks like free money. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself in a situation where now you have a terrible credit score, you aren't able to pay back the credit card, you're just, it can be a lot unless you need it. And when I say need it, I'm saying need it. Everybody goes through struggle. Okay, that's part of the college way. Okay, that's actually how you enjoy college. This ain't no luxury life. We're steady growing up the ladder. If you need it, like I don't have any money nowhere to buy books for class. They don't have it at the library. I can't rent it out. I can't borrow from my professor. I can't borrow from a friend. Like, and you need it, and there's no one. I don't have any money. I don't have a job to help me pay for the book. You don't have anything, then okay. But even then, do not spend up your credit card limit. Do not do that, because I do know a lot of people who had credit cards when they were in college and they're still paying those credit cards off. And I graduated college almost 10 years ago. So try your best to not get a credit card. And if you do, really do not spend up that credit card limit. Okay? I'm talking to you. Don't spend up that credit card limit. They say not to spend more than 30% of your credit card. Because we are growing, let's do 20. Let's don't spend 20%. Don't be asking for no credit card increases, none of that. Another thing that I dreamed about was tutor services. This is something that I really understood and was able to take advantage of even before I went to college. My mom used to pay for me to get tutored, and it wasn't like I was like a bad student. Like, it wasn't like I was getting D's or anything like that, but I was getting like a lot of B's, maybe like high C's, a couple A's here and there, but I wasn't at that A level. And so I got tutored very early. So when I got into college, I also kept that momentum going. And when I tell you, that helped me so much. In college, you cannot do things by yourself. That was something that I learned, but I didn't really learn until I went to get my post-grad. But you really cannot do anything in this world by yourself. We all need tutors. We all need study groups, all that. And those things help you. They help solidify things in your mind. When you're able to teach somebody something, that's how you know you actually understand and you know what you're talking about. My advice to you guys is get in those tutoring sessions. Even if you're doing great, like even if you're doing good, get in those tutoring sessions. Tutor other people. That'll help you really solidify the information in your mind. And then the last one is don't miss class. I was actually talking to some college students the other day, and she was telling me that her earliest class is 9:30. She's very happy that she doesn't have 8 a.m. and she's praying that she gets through this whole college journey with no 8 a.m. And I told her, baby, it's a rite of passage. I pray you get an 8 a.m. Only because it is a rite of passage, and it can be very hard. And obviously we're not perfect. So if you're going to miss a class, okay, cool. But don't miss class. Like, that shouldn't be part of your normal routine, missing class. Because when you get into the real world, you're going to understand you can't miss work. I mean, you can miss it, but you're going to get fired, So you need to build up this momentum, build up this character trait, build up this work ethic now. And you never know who you're going to meet in your class. You never know the kind of favor that you may have with your other peers, or even your teacher, your TA. So really don't miss class. I know. I mean, there will be some times, because we're not perfect. I've missed class sometimes. But for majority of the time, I would say 95% of the time, I was in class. But yeah, so those are just a couple tips and tricks and just some advice I have for college students. And I hope you guys find it useful. I would love to do more. If there's any questions you want to ask me, please let me know. I'm more than willing to, really be a resource to you all. All right, love you guys. Happy studying. And let's graduate on time. See y'all.